Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paddy Lambay with Weasel News, live on location at the library, the university, where Mr. Blue Kasai has hosted a meet and greet here on October 8th. We've just wrapped up, and as you can see behind me, we have still got a few folks hanging around and having a discussion with Mr. Blue about all of his policies and things that he wants to do with his state. But in the meantime, earlier today, we had a little bit of a moment to sit down and not sit down, we were standing, but chit chat with Mr. Blue about some things that he had on his mind, and also listen to his speech up here, talking about, you know, what his intentions are and how he wants to handle things. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I kick it over to Mr. Blue Kasai.
Good evening, citizens of Los Santos. I'm Blue Kasai, and I'm running for mayor because I've lived on every side of this city. I've been the one riding through the night with my crew, chasing freedom on two wheels. I've also worn the badge. I've stood between chaos and order, and I've had to make the hard calls. I've fought fires, saved lives, and held strangers' hands when they thought it was their last breath. Now I run a wonderful library because I believe knowledge should be just as accessible as safety. I didn't come from privilege. I came from grit, from loyalty, from second chances, and that's exactly what I want to give this city. A second chance. Los Santos doesn't need a perfect mayor. It needs a real one. Someone who knows what it's like to rebuild, to protect, to serve, and most importantly, grow. As mayor, I'll fight for a government that's open, honest, and accountable, because transparency builds trust, and trust is the foundation of every strong city. To me, every voice matters, and I believe respect isn't earned by status, but by showing up and listening to those around you. Whether you're a business owner, a street medic, or someone just trying to make it through the day, you deserve to be heard. And I'll also push for an economy that lifts everyone. That means supporting our businesses, fighting for fair wages for workers, and making sure opportunity isn't only reserved for the few, but that it's built for the many. This campaign isn't about me. It's about us as a community. It's about every person who's ever felt overlooked and every dream that deserves a shot. So if you're looking for someone who's built for this, someone who's lived it, and is ready to lead it, then I'm your guy. Let's build a better Los Santos together. Thank you.
Great speech. Great speech.
Well, my name is Blue Kasai, obviously, as you've stated. But I'm looking to run for mayor because, I mean, there's been so many issues revolving around paths of life I've already walked. And I know that they can be a big struggle, and I'm trying to get this fixed so that I can help out and get these like concerns dealt with and make it easier for the people of Los Santos to live their lives. Like right now, I think the wages are atrocious. Like some people are making $59 as owner of businesses, and that's a little nuts. Like their employees are getting paid at least maybe 30-40% less. And then there's also the taxes. Like I want to address the taxes and possibly turn them onto the income back into the public so that we can use it for like hosting events and having people like get business funds, you know?
These are all great things. It sounds to me like, Mr. Blue, you're all about giving back to the people of Los Santos, which is, needless to say, feels very absent in the last little while. So I'm glad to hear that that is something that you are putting pretty front and center on your run here. Do you think that you running for mayor is something that you know? Was that something that was always like in the back of your mind? You're like, oh no, this is something I definitely want to do, even before they announced that they were opening in the position to the public. Do you think this was something you saw yourself doing?
Honestly, I did not see myself doing this at all, but I saw a need for a mayor that was just and equal to all civilians and citizens of Los Santos. because there is a divide there. It may not be able to be seen very easily, but there's still a divide, and I think that needs to be patched so that everyone here can live comfortably. Because if none of us were here, this wouldn't be the city of Los Santos. It'd just be another desolate wasteland. The people is what make this city, not the city itself.
Spoken like someone who understands everything about what this place needs and the people, and I honestly think that's amazing. That's something that we strive for. A Weasel, you know, trying to get, you know, the average man's voice out there if they're willing to do it. But you know, a lot of times we just find ourselves, you know, chasing sirens for the thrill of it. You know what I'm saying? But I think you stand on a good moral compass, Mr. Blue. Do you have any special events or ideas or things that you're gonna be doing during your time while you're running your candidacy? Do we have any anything you'd like to tell the general public about yourself and drive them in your corner?
Well, I mean, if I become mayor, I'm going to be hosting events where it allows people to, like we're doing here. We've got the truck over there full of notebooks. I want people to be able to voice their concerns. Every single notebook is going to be looked at time and time again, just to make sure that everyone's concern is heard. And I will be hosting events just like that so that we can continue that throughout my running.
Amazing. And so, if you don't mind my asking, do you see? I mean, no offense by this, but it's a question that I'd ask anybody. Do you see yourself maintaining this level of person-to-person contact, even if you would, you know, find yourself winning this race and becoming the mayor of Los Santos? Do you still think you'd be as forward and for the people? Do you think that power would go to your head like it would some others?
Absolutely not. I love the people of this city, and I want to see them thrive first and foremost. What I want and need does not come into the factor or equation. It does not matter. It's everything for the people.
All right, folks, you heard it here. It's for the people. Mr. Blue Kasai running for mayor. Make sure you cast your vote, and make sure you drop by any of his events. You see his poster go up. You go check it out. Pick up a notebook and tell him what's on your mind, and let's hope and pray that he can get it sorted. And best of luck, Mr. Kasai, with your race. And I look forward to hearing and seeing more of you as this race carries on. The heat of battle. Thank you so much, folks, for joining in with us tonight for a very special Weasel News episode, live on location with Paddy Lambay, with Paddy on patrol.